Good morning, my dear ones. Doris Victoria here. Welcome on this amazing 11th of November 2024. Wow, it is such a powerful moment, such a powerful time right now. And maybe you can see that I'm sitting here in the rising sun. I have been awake since 6:30 pretty much this morning because my intention was to watch the sun rising and ask the sun, what is your message for us today? And it wasn't only the sun that was speaking to me, but so many more forms of life. So let me get started. It is a very powerful time right now here on Earth. And we have about 6 more years to go until that sacred countdown is over. And as I was watching the sun rising this morning, you know, where I'm currently here in Southern Europe, I can see the ocean. And that was the intention, to live at a place where I can watch the sunrises and the sunsets, because I believe that every day the sunrises and the sunsets they're like miracles. They're so magical, and every day they're different because every day's message is different. So I was watching the sun, and there was just the ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, and then there was a little bit of space and a little, like a tiny veil of clouds above the ocean. And as the sun was rising, first this veil of clouds got illuminated a little bit. And I thought the sun would rise behind them, but then I saw the sun rising right above the ocean, like a little tiny red dot. And it looked like burning lava, in fact. This glowing, this golden glowing red color, so beautiful. So it started to rise out of the sea. And as it rose, it was, as I said, this kind of lava golden color. And then it went through that veil of clouds that was above the ocean. And as it came out behind that veil, or above that veil of clouds, that's when it really started glowing. That's when it really started shining, like becoming really this golden, intense golden globe of light. And wow, as I was watching that, I felt like it reminded me a little bit of our birth process here on Earth. When we come back, I believe that we come back, the process is quite, how can I say, it's quite complex, if I remember well, and from what I gather energetically when I tune into this process, I feel like we are indeed going through veils in order not only to forget who we were in past lifetimes, because it would be way too hard to remember, and maybe we died at the hands of other human beings, and then we would be like, oh my God, no, I don't want to be here. So we would go back right away, right? So we're going through this veil of forgetting, this veil of forgetting who we are. And as we rise, as our light rises, the light within us, because we all are light, we all are love by definition. That's who we are, loving light, glowing light. And then we come into this physical body, and we go through this veil of forgetfulness and not really remembering who we are, although this is changing as well. The energies, my dear ones, are changing rapidly right now, and the youngsters, the young babies that are coming to Earth, they do remember where they come from. They do remember who they are. And I believe that the more this is going on, this rising consciousness, this rising light on planet Earth, the more babies that will be born, they won't forget who they are. They won't forget why they came here. And they won't forget, for starters, that they are worthy, because they're light and love, like all forms of life are. So That was what I got from the sun, that kind of like birth process of consciousness. And this is exactly what's going on here on earth right now. This birth process of consciousness, kind of like a remembrance of who we truly are. And in this remembrance, my dear ones, there's not only the consciousness that we all are a piece of God, that we all are a spark of that infinite source of light and love, but that we are powerful. Because if that source of light, if God is powerful, then we, as God's children, must be by definition powerful. So, what does that mean for us? It means that we remember that we are worthy. That is one of the biggest, the biggie here on earth, to remember that we have the kingdom of heaven within us. There were so many cultural and so many religious traditions that were always talking about, and especially Jesus said, find ye first the kingdom of God within. Find the kingdom of heaven within you. And many felt like it would come from the outside world. Many felt like it would maybe it would be a third world war, or it would be an Armageddon of some sort, or it would be, I don't know, many felt like it would come from the outside world, but actually the kingdom of heaven is within us. It is within our hearts, and it is there, it is conscious and fully awakened and illuminated when we remember who we truly are. That we as children of God are worthy. We are worthy of existing. We are worthy of breathing. We are worthy of being who we truly are. We don't come here to put on a mask that later we call our ego, because it is the mask that we start to put on based on the feedbacks of other people in order to be loved, or in order to get what we needed when we were kids. But who we truly are, every single one of us, is a unique expression of source energy here on earth. And when we remember that as such, as in our own uniqueness, we are worthy, we are loved, we are deserving of all that we want. We are not only deserving of all that we want, but we are deserving of fully shining here on earth, of living our life to the fullest. And it's a big one, for many it's a big one, because we might be the first in our family that ever had this kind of like, let's say, ambition of fully being who we are, of not playing a role anymore here on earth, but really showing this planet, wait, I'm someone different, I am intense, I am deeply emotionally feeling. And many people feel that this is dramatic, but no, it is just a depth of being. It is a depth of sensitivity, of empathy, not only for yourself, but for all the life forms surrounding you. So I believe that the message for this 11th portal today, it is a powerful portal. I can see, I see 11, I see like 2 columns on each side. We are going through a portal today. Why not make this portal the birth of light, the birth of the kingdom of heaven within, that is illuminated? It is coming back to us because it has always been in here. It has never gone away. It has always been in our hearts. Why not make this day the initiation of our own divinity, remembering that we are worthy, remembering that we are here to shine, remembering that we are here to be that being that we came here to be. Whether you are a musician, an artist, whether you're good with machines or whatever, if you have been doing something that didn't fulfill you until now, I believe that today is a time to come back to your truth and to show the world, not only the world, but your own world within who you truly are. That means that you're there for your emotions, you're there for your inner child. If your inner child is still suffering for some reason, I mean, one of my biggest things here on earth was I always worked on feeling safe. I never really felt safe here on this planet with everything that's going on and probably my cell memory. But dear ones, where there is light, darkness cannot exist. And darkness is powerless. Let's put it that way. Darkness has no power over you as long as you are standing in your illuminated, initiated kingdom of heaven light. Darkness becomes diabolic, dangerous, when it unites with consciousness, with the consciousness of other human beings that then give it power through their consciousness. But darkness in itself is powerless. It needs the fear of other human beings. And now, as I said that, it is 11:11. I'm recording this and it's the 11th minute and the 11th second. Amazing. So, as I said, do no longer be afraid of the darkness. Look at this today. The sun is illuminating us as we are illuminated by Source every day. When we allow this illumination, shadows will appear. I mean, you can still see my shadow, but the more, look at the sun rising. First, the shadow is behind you and it's large because the light is not yet fully in its orbit. But the higher the light rises, the more you allow yourself to initiate your light, to come home into that light, to come home into that which you truly are, which is love and light and joy and happiness and power. Immense, limitless power. The more you come back to that, the more your shadow will fade. And at one point when the light, the sunshine is right above you, the shadow will almost not be visible because it's right below you, So I believe that this is a beautiful metaphor for us. The more we initiate our light, the more we can make our shadows disappear. And that means bring light, bring love, empathy into your unhealed emotions, into feelings maybe of not feeling safe or feelings of fear still. Remember that fear is not who you are. Fear is what you learn here on earth. Love is who you are. And fear is what you learned, what we all learned here on this planet. So why not forget now what we are not, so that we can truly remember what and who we are. And that's, I believe, dear ones, when we initiate the kingdom of heaven within ourselves. And that will be a beautiful, beautiful celebration moment here on earth, because I believe that one that is fully awakened, or many that is fully awakened, many that are doing this work, this inner work, we will then be able to reunite. We will then be able to reunite with all life forms on this planet, with all cultures, with all religions, with all beings, not only human beings, but plants, trees. We will remember that everything has a soul. Everything is a soul. Everything is a sacred expression of life, And so, yeah, they might be misunderstandings, they might be disagreements, but they won't be ending in war anymore, because every human being is sacred in what she or he thinks, feels, is. So make sure that you use this powerful time today to take a moment in stillness, in meditation. And meditation, dear ones, what it does, it is not just like a new age thing. Meditation has been practiced by the keepers of this planet for a long time, because what it does, it brings us back into this place of stillness, into that core of who we truly are, where there is no conditioning, there is no limitations, there is nothing that is in any way limiting us. It is bringing us back into who we truly are, where there's just remembrance, where there is the kingdom of heaven. So take a moment today. I mean, we have a holiday here in Southern Europe. Take a moment for yourself. Either you lay in bed or you try to lay in the sunshine. If you have that beautiful sunshine like we today, it is amazing. I can still see it rising. The light is starting to rise, dear ones. And today, on this beautiful portal day, remember who you are. Use this time to go deep within, go to your core, where there's no past conditioning, there's no past fear, there's no any kind of limitations or anything that is in any way hindering you to remember your light. And when you feel that spark, when you feel this connection with who you truly are, ask, why am I here? Who am I and why am I here? And then shine your light to this planet, to all life forms, to every single one of us. And remember that you are worthy, that you are loved beyond your imagination. You're loved so deeply by your own light and the source of light, which is God or Yahweh or Allah. It is always the same source that we are coming from, that every human being is coming from. So use this time today to set powerful intentions and imagine, bring these intentions already into your being, like you already are the new version of your fully awakened and shining light. Okay, dear ones, this was my message for you today. I greet you in this morning sun with the birds, the trees, the insects, the plants, the flowers, the animals, and that beautiful sunlight. You can see the sun is not only rising, but it is slightly turning, so I'm soon going to be in the shadow of the window frame. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and let me know in the comments below what you're taking away. And share if you feel inclined. Share with that community that we are here, that we are building. How do you celebrate this magical day today? Maybe there is something in there that another being needs to hear. I hope my message, dear ones, helped you. Thank you for liking, for subscribing, for sharing if this message resonates with you. Thank you for sharing it with those you feel need to hear it. And thank you for being here in this tribe that we are constantly growing. God bless you. Bye for now.